It's another video on the channel today, and this time it is a live match reaction to the Chelsea v Liverpool game. A game in which is a must-win for Liverpool if we want any say in how the title goes. It's not a fact that I don't believe in the squad, it's the fact that I don't think City will mess up enough for anyone to now take charge. But on the off chance that we do, Liverpool need to make it a battle and Liverpool need to be close to them. So a 3 points here is a massive, massive result, and we need all three. We are weakened a bit with the side that we've got. We've got COVID cases. It's a massive, massive game for Kelleher in goal. And also Jurgen Klopp not being on the sideline. But we do have Pep Linders, who everyone at the club loves, including the fans, obviously. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully Liverpool can have some control. Chelsea are missing Lukaku after that whole thing, which was a bit mental for him to come out and say what he did. But yeah, it's a massive, massive game. We know they'll create kind of a hostile atmosphere. They want the win as well because they're also going for the title. But hopefully Liverpool come out on top. Before we do get to the video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Up the Reds. Oh, go on, get in! No! I actually don't think that's a bad ball by Manny. We just haven't finished it. Oh! Wow! Oh, Reg, you've just got to get a foot on the fucking board. It's that simple. That's unbelievable, can't Oh my God! Now go on! Manny, just... Yeah! That's how you take on the keeper, lad. That's a great ball. That's an unreal ball. Oh, what a touch. Please, please, please. It's unreal. Oh my God! Oh my, that is unreal! That is unbelievable! Oh my God! Just as shit Reece James you are. Because that ball Reece James could never do. And that by Salah's composure to the finest. Shit. Nah, it's going in. You know what, Kelleher? That's unreal. That's unreal. That is unreal. That is unreal. There's nothing to do with that. That was unreal. I know, it's too much. I know, but that's unreal. I know, you can't see it. There's just no need for it, is there? Well, we've let it get chaotic. It's our fault. That's a goal. That's a goal. It's a goal. Yeah. Yeah. It's awful by us. We've let it go chaotic and shite. It's that simple. There's no one else to blame there but us. What is Jordan Henderson giving Trent a ball like that for? It's our fault though. It's awful by us all. We are completely and utterly crap at defending any situation. That one is just us going absolutely to pot. No other way. I'm still going back to James Milner's fault every day of the week. You don't give away near this free kick for no other. What is Jordan Henderson doing? Jordan Henderson just get rigged.
He's onside.
He's onside? What's that? Does it go? It's awful, like all of us.
He's saying he might have controlled the crowd.
Who? Doesn't control with its arm. It's just awful by us. And I'm sorry, but I'm going back to James Milner every day. Why is James Milner conceded? It's awful defending, like, oh my God. It's half time and it is 2-2. Let's be honest, that last 5 minutes was a complete and utter shambles from Liverpool. It's all James Milner's fault in my opinion. I really do believe if James Milner doesn't give a needless free kick away that lets them get the first, then the atmosphere doesn't go on to get them the second. It's that simple. Just calamity at the back. Every time they've attacked, they've had warning signs. They've attacked. Every time they've attacked, they've looked like scoring. On the opposite side of that, We've looked like we could score every time, but it's just too chaotic. It's that simple. 2-0 sound, they were still in the game, but James Milner, for some reason, when Kai Havertz is literally going nowhere but the byline and the ball is going out of play, decides to just barge into someone and give them a free kick. The Kovacic's goal is absolutely sensational, but it wouldn't happen if the free kick doesn't happen. Fair play to him for the strike, but still, we shouldn't have let them get back in the game. And then we completely and utterly collapsed. Defensive woes all over the place. I don't know what Jordan Henderson's doing in midfield. James Milner's probably been our best player defensively, and I just think he's been everywhere. But then he goes and lets them get back in the game from something so stupid that doesn't need to happen. And I truly think if he doesn't do that, it's 2-0 at half time. But he's done something stupid. He's got the crowd up. He's got them back into it. Their heads are now up. And they've gone and equalised. Defending is completely, utterly woeful. There's no other way for it. Our attackers have been on, but we could have scored more and we should have scored more. The assist by Trent is unreal. The goal by Salah's unreal. Mane scored a good goal, but we've let them get back in the game, and there's nothing but frustration there now, because when you're 2-0 up with 5 minutes to go, you just see it out till half time. And instead, we just gave them chance after chance and they've took it. And yeah, well, what else can you say apart from it's being really annoying? But to be fair, I think at half time, if it was 2-0, Chelsea could feel really hard done by, because they've had opportunities, they've had warning signs. Gallagher's done well, not needing to do with the 2 goals. His defence has absolutely collapsed on him for the second. So yeah, it's just a frustrating one, and hopefully the Reds can go on to win it. But my word, those Chelsea fans and that Chelsea team will have their heads up, and they'll be right after it in the second half. But let's see how it goes. He's messed up. Oh. Go, Salah! Oh, you thought it was him. Come on, lad. It's shocking. It is more like sound. It's up. You've done all the hard work, man. It's full time now, and the game did finish 2-2. Mixed reactions, to be honest, because being 2-0 up with 5 minutes to go till half time, you should not be conceding 2 goals within 4 minutes. But saying that, I thought Chelsea battered us at times. I thought their midfield completely controlled the game, and they could have went on to win it by so many goals as well. So yeah, it's kind of a tough one to sum up. A lot of our players weren't at the races. We were second to every single ball, especially on the edge of our box. I still think if we go in 2-0 at half time, it's absolutely sound. If James Milner doesn't give away something so stupid which lets them back in the game, then they don't get, their head up. They're not on it. And yet we collapsed, and we dropped points again, and that's a running theme this season. From winning positions, Liverpool dropping points, and I think that is the big difference between us and City. I sadly think City, the title race is over, but my heart won't stop the hope until it is done mathematically. Aside from that, we are in every other competition. I've always liked the European Cup better than the Premier League anyway, so I'd be absolutely sound if we could win that. Just some of our players weren't on it today. Second to every ball, looked lethargic and lazy. Saying that though, if some of our final passes into our strikers when we're on the counter, if they were better, we could be sat here and have scored more and gone on to win. But yeah, I did think overall Chelsea probably deserved more than what they got because of how much they controlled the game. I did think we were second best for the majority of it. And not many teams do that to Liverpool. I thought even with the COVID cases that we had, our team was well strong enough to come out of there. And for some reason, game management was not a thing. 2-0 up, and for some reason we just collapsed. And it was really annoying and frustrating because even though we probably hadn't been the better team, we'd got the goals, we'd been clinical, and there were some really good goals as well. And yeah, we've dropped points again, and it is one of those where you feel like both teams could have felt like they could have won it, both teams could have felt like they could have lost it, and in the end it's disappointing because you've got a draw, and a point means absolutely nothing right now. But we look forward to the next one. The next one is Arsenal midweek. Hopefully we do something good there with the amount of players that we're missing though, including the AFCON nations. It might be a struggle. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. Keep up the hope, and let's hope that later on in the season that title race is still on. Until the next one, up the Reds.